special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Autism Mom, and on this channel we talk about autism and everything in between. If you'd like to be part of our family, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll know whenever we post a video. So today's video is a little different. So the last video I made, I showed you where a mom with mental illness killed her son. Today's video, I wanted to show you the reverse. I wanted to show you another way of what mental illness can do to a family. So I'm on TikTok. I'm new on this TikTok thing. I'm minding my business, just scrolling, and I come across this video that sent chills up my spine. I went and looked up the family that went through this. And turns out they're a special need family here on YouTube. They have lost their son due to mental illness. But not only that, regardless of what they're going through, in their grief, while they're grieving as it happens, the dad is what had me like, wow, what a human being. The dad still wanted to come out and help others so that they didn't have to go through what he is going through at the moment. And I said, nope, this is something I have to share with you guys, because this is the definition of a selfless family. This is the definition of thinking of others while in your grief. This is a definition of a Christian. Because even though he's going through it, his mind is still going like, I need to help others so that other parents don't go through what I went through. So let's go to my computer and I'll let you see these videos for yourself. I won't do a lot of talking because I couldn't even watch all the videos because it's very emotional. So let's go to the computer. Okay, special family, we're on the computer screen. So while I was scrolling through TikTok, these are the videos that I saw. This is the first one, so let's take a look at it.
My son's ex-girlfriend was on the phone with him last night, and around 10 o'clock, because I was talking to him around 10 o'clock, and she was on the phone with him, and she said that my son crashed his car and he went through the window and his phone dropped. She didn't call 911. My son is somewhere on the side of the road, might be dead. So I went to his house to see where he's at. He's not there. And I just spoke with the girl. So, you know, sometimes Cyrus, he always threatens to commit suicide, right? Cyrus always does that. And I always run to him. Last night, I didn't know where to run to him. I just prayed for him. I didn't know where to run to him. I just prayed for him. I've been calling him all night and all morning. And so I just got a message from his friend. And she told me that he was on the phone with his ex-girlfriend. And the ex-girlfriend said that my son crashed his car. So I'm looking for him now. I'm headed to the police precinct. And I spoke with the girl. I asked her. I said, so you watched my son crash his car? She said yes. She said his body went forward. She said his last words was that he'd rather his mom find his body than don't find him at all. So I asked her, I said, you didn't call nobody to tell me that my son crashed his car at 10 o'clock last night? You didn't do anything? She said no. really angry right now. I gotta find my son. Get in the left lane, babes. I gotta find my son. I asked her. I said, so you watched him crash? She said she...
No parent should have to go through that. And this girl, this is the part I don't get, because now I'm getting upset for the lady. You were in the car with him, and he crashed the car, and you didn't call anybody? You saw him fly out of the car because you said his body flew forward. You don't think he has parents at home who would want to know if something happened to him? What if it were you? Wouldn't you want somebody to call your parents if something had happened to you? What kind of person was this? Like, I know people be in shock, but how much shock can you be in if you see somebody's hurt? You didn't call nobody? Like, no parent should have to go through what this lady and her husband went through. No parent. Because, wow. Okay, let's look at the second half.
Nobody knows where he's at. And I'm calling him, and I'm calling him. And no answer. Nothing.
Oh, the phone is ringing.
She says she don't know where his location is.
I thought she was with him.
Hello? Who has this phone?
Hang on just a sec. Are you Mr. Russell?
Yes?
Mr. Russell, my name is Tina Miller, and I work for the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner's Office.
Medical examiner, is my son dead?
Are you alone?
Yes, yes. No, my husband says my son dead.
Can you pull over if you're driving?
Babes, pull over right now, babes. Pull over, just pull over. Pull over right now.
Pull over.
Pull over. Pull over. She said medical examiners, babe. She said medical examiners. Is my son dead?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Oh. Nobody knows where he's at.
If her scream didn't send chills up your spine. Medical examiner didn't even register to me. I kept thinking hospital until I thought about it. Medical examiner. No parent should have to go through this. No parent should have to go through this. And even through all of that, I think her and her husband went to the site where this happened, and the husband recorded this. So the son hit a tree, and this is the result of that accident, and this is what his car looks like right now. I had to cut a piece of it because there's cursing in there, and I know they're in grief. You can't tell them how to grieve. So we can never know what they're feeling. We can only pray for them and send love and encouragement their way. But this is what the dad had to say, which is just, these are great people. They're selfless, and they're still thinking of others in the midst of their grief.
Because this is what the ending results were of my son. For my son, this was the ending result right here of my son. I gave him this car. I gave him this car. I remember giving it to him. I gave him this car. myself. I gave him this car. When he crashed his other car and he didn't want it no more, I gave him this car. Me. Did I ever think it would turn out like this? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I gave him this car. And this is the ending result right here. I want to save somebody else's life. Something that the guy said that was so real to me. He's like, do you guys like, do you want to speak? I was like, hell yeah, I would love to speak. I would love to go to a school and talk to kids about mental illness and depression and to keep fighting and to take your medication and to push through all the adversity that you're going through. Because it doesn't have to end like this. It doesn't have to end like this. This is something I want to prevent. I don't want another family to go through this. Whether it's a car or a gun or a knife or jumping off a roof. I don't want no family to go through what my family's going through right now. None. So if I could prevent it, you goddamn right I would be there talking to some kids.
Did you hear that? Even though they're going through this right now, even though they're heartbroken, they still think about others. They want to help somebody else. He wants to make sure that another family doesn't go through what him and his wife are going through. That's the real definition of a Christian, a selfless person, a good person. I made this video because mental illness is real, depression is real, but it has also it's a flip side to it. This can also be the outcome of it, and he's trying to prevent that for other families, so he wants to talk to other kids. That's the part that inspired me to make this video, not to prey on their grief, but to show that even though they're grieving, they want to help others, and you don't have a lot of people that want to do that. So I'm not gonna play the whole video. Please go follow them. They're the Baxter Boys on YouTube, Facebook, and I think TikTok. And show them love. Show them, give them prayers. Pray for them. Show them love. Support them. Because losing a child is not easy on anybody, on any parent, especially a child that was suffering from mental illness. Mental illness is real, because some people are quick to tell people, you just say you're depressed. You don't know what depression is. You don't have a clue. You don't know what they're going through. So stop judging people. And if people have mental illness, take it serious. Take it serious, because this can also be the outcome of it. If they need help, you have people in your family that have mental illness and they need help, try supporting them by getting them help, getting them medication, make sure they're following it. I know you can make them do it to the T, but you give it your best and take it serious, because this can also come of it. But to the Baxter Boys family, I just wanted to say my condolences. I'm praying for you guys. I am super impressed with the way you guys are handling this, that even through your grief, you're reaching out to others. You're giving a helping hand that no one has to go through what you're going through now. May God bless you guys and keep you guys strengthened through these tiring times. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.